Welcome to Section 1, Why Sport? In this section, we're going to talk about the benefits of sport participation and find out why children participate and stay involved in sport. As Fun Team Alberta coaches, the goal is to make sports accessible to everyone while encouraging communities to just play. Research tells us that most Canadian children do not meet the minimum physical activity guidelines. Take a look at some staggering statistics that are in your Fun Team Coaches Training Workbook in Section 1. And as we move through each section of the Fun Team Coaching e-module, follow along in your workbook, which will give you background information, research, and tips that will help you develop quality sport programming for children. We can help set the stage for lifelong participation in sport by intentionally creating programs that focus on fun, skill development, and positive team dynamics. Leading an active lifestyle and participation in sport has many physical benefits for children and adults, such as improved cardiovascular and muscular fitness, greater bone and cardiometabolic health, and positive effects on weight status. We often focus on these benefits the most. However, there are also cognitive, emotional, and social benefits from participating in sport that are just as important. For example, building confidence and mastery on the sports field can translate into being more confident and competent off the field in other areas of life. Being part of a team sport environment can help a child practice and learn how to make friends and develop teamwork and leadership skills. The benefits from sport participation extend to three key areas: fostering positive child development, improving health and well being, and building stronger and more inclusive communities. Let's look at fostering positive child development. A positive sport experience can contribute to child development in all areas: cognitive, emotional, social, and physical. And if you tend to think of just the physical benefits and sport specific skill development, now you know that a quality sport program can help children develop holistically in other ways too, such as learning critical skills that will help them be successful later in life, like creating and maintaining strong relationships with others, teamwork, communication, and building confidence. Improving health and well being. Again, physical health benefits are more obvious, but now more than ever, we know that participating in sport helps children improve physical and mental health. For a child, playing sports can help relieve stress and anxiety, improve mood, clarity, and positive outlook. Nurturing a child's mental well being is just as important as their physical health. And building stronger and more inclusive communities. This is what it's all about at Fun Team, right? This is why you do what you do as a coach and as a volunteer. Everyone wants to be part of a team and feel a sense of belonging. Making sport inclusive and accessible for all children will bring communities together and make them stronger. And one of the greatest things about joining a sports team is you meet new people in your community and oftentimes develop long term friendships. Now we have a good understanding of the many benefits associated with participating in sport. Let's talk about why children participate and stay involved in sport. In 2015, researchers surveyed hundreds of children and found out that fun was the key determinant of why children choose to participate in sport. Are you surprised hearing this? When researchers looked more specifically at fun, such as what makes sports fun, they found that fun was comprised of 11 dimensions, but we'll look closely at the top three: positive team dynamics, trying hard, and positive coaching. Positive team dynamics. In a team sport environment, this looks and feels like players showing respect and compassion for one another, friendships and connections are being made, and players and coaches support each other. Trying hard. All we can ask of children participating in sport is that they try their hardest and do their best. Our job is to set up an optimal sport environment so that children are encouraged to try hard and are provided positive feedback for doing so. Positive coaching. This means coaches role model positive language and actions for players, set clear expectations for behaviors that promote a positive sport environment, and provide open and honest communication. This includes giving and receiving feedback to make positive changes. These three dimensions were each rated as being significantly more important determinants of fun than the fourth highest rated dimension, which was learning and improving. Can you believe it? And did you know that winning and receiving medals didn't even make the top 11 dimensions? When we keep fun as our main focus, we can help children stay in sport and decrease the rate of dropping out. It's important to understand how motivation plays a role in this. If we look at this spectrum of motivation, there's intrinsic motivation, which means that someone does an activity because they truly enjoy it. Extrinsic motivation, which means that someone does an activity to achieve a separate outcome, for example, winning or making their coach or parents happy. And lack of motivation, which means there's no desire or interest to do an activity. As coaches, when we focus on creating sport experiences where children are encouraged to find intrinsic motivation, so playing sport because they love it and it's fun, then we can help keep children engaged and participating in sport. So ask each player, what do you love most about this sport? What's your favorite drill or skill to practice? This can help you shape lesson plans and create a fun environment for kids to thrive. As we'll learn later on in this e module, planning and preparation contribute to a successful coaching experience. It may be helpful to brainstorm some of the common issues that may come up with your team so that you can take a proactive approach and have strategies in place to deal with these should they come up. Think about your age group and existing team, if you already have one, or from a previous coaching experience. Maybe you have disruptions or disengagement from players during activities. Are there cliques forming between players which exclude others? Is your team lacking motivation? Take a few minutes to think about what you can do to overcome these challenges and foster positive team dynamics and positive coaching. You can also answer the Coach's Corner question in your Fun Team workbook at the end of Section 1. You've now completed Section 1, Why Sport? Congratulations! When you're ready, continue on to Section 2,